Alright, today we're reacting to some of the most insane rich kids. I've done this so many times, and there is just apparently unlimited rich kids in this world.
While the world is a vastly different place at the moment, many of the wealthy strive to remain in their normal lifestyle. As such, they've been splashing the cash to make their lockdown more bearable. Today we're going to look at some of the most expensive items and activities that the world's elite have been throwing their money at recently, especially when it comes to their rich kids that often fill social media with their luxurious lifestyle. You can expect to see cars, islands, and planes, among many more luxuries. So let's get started.
Imagine
In
owning
recent
an
weeks,
island.
advice on wearing facial masks has grown. Many people now see the item as important in keeping safe when making a trip outside in public. Well, for some of the wealthy, a simple mask just won't do. They need something a little extra, something pricier. Take Instagram user Tayyir Marasulov. In many of his recent posts, along with a lot of other designer-labeled items, he also dons a Louis Vuitton mask while exploring Paris in his car. The cost of such a mask obviously does not come cheap.
That looks crazy. It's got ventilation in it and everything.
As much as $200. For comparison, disposable packs of 50 masks can cost around $30 online. Many other designer labels are now exploring the option of cashing in and making their own versions of face masks. Over in Nigeria, a group of celebs arrived at an awards ceremony in March with fashionable face masks. A lot of the masks worn at the ceremony were specifically designed for the elite there, making the cost of them far more expensive than the...
I mean, if it's for like an event or something, I could see.
Belonging to wealthy families decided to ignore social distancing and instead have a massive party on a Caribbean island. They were discovered by musicians who went to the island in order to film a music video. Not long after the party, many of those attended tested positive for the virus. The majority of the Venezuelan public were furious. They were struggling through this time, yet they felt the elite were flaunting their privilege in their faces. The cost of such an endeavor is unknown. However, we've taken out our calculator to figure out a rough cost. The cost of renting a private island can vary from $500 per day all the way to $11,000 per day.
$500, mate. I mean,
it's likely to be on the higher end of those figures. Then the cost of renting a boat to
$500 for a day, though. That's kind of crazy.
A small boat for a week can be $10,000. While the super yacht can be at least
$150K to rent that.
Celebrities are known for splashing the cash on private planes when traveling across the globe. Well, since the outbreak, the use of renting private planes has increased significantly. The reasons are believed to be concerns with social distancing and the lack of regular commercial flights at this time. Certain routes across the globe being used by private planes are up 214% compared to this time last year. Many companies that rent out private planes are struggling to keep up with the demand. One person that's not struggling with getting private jet access is Instagram user Vadim Mashurov. He's been photographed various times on his private plane. Since he's also recently uploaded images from the Maldives, he's likely been using his plane to get some sun. The cost of buying a private
Balenciaga coat in the Maldives
to $300,000, depending on the size. That's not even taking into account maintenance fees. However, purchasing a luxury plane is far more expensive.
Yeah, when we went on Tyson Fury's private jet, mate, that was crazy.
Yet there are others that are valued at hundreds of millions.
Like, that was nuts.
If there's one thing the rich always buy and collect, it's luxury cars. Not even quarantine and lockdown rules can stop them from buying expensive vehicles. Vialina Kulikova is one such person. Whilst in Dubai, she splashed the cash on a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon to get around the wealthy city. This car could cost $128,000. Added extras can add further tens of thousands. Another wealthy spender is Sam Kavanaugh. He uploaded an image of himself on Instagram, taking advantage of the current low gas prices by filling up his...
I mean, he's smart, you know?
Valued at a base level of $147,000. Once again, adding
that's
thousands
a crazy
of
car
dollars
too, the i8 thing.
Noemi Demeter currently has a Lamborghini in pink color within her collection. The cost of a Lamborghini can vary depending on the type. The average cost is said to be around $200,000.
Bro, that color too is just
more expensive
mad.
models can go into the millions. The Veneno Roadster, for example, is worth a staggering $9.5 million. As quarantine measures began to sweep across, a number of the wealthy decided to leave their urban homes. They relocated to their second, more rural homes to escape large crowds. One of which was Gordon Ramsay's family. Gordon and his wife Tana took their 5 kids to their holiday home in Cornwall, England. This massive house is worth a little over $5 million and comes with a private tennis court, among other features. Another family that moved to their second house is the Beckhams. David and Victoria Beckham took their 4 children to their $7.5 million house in Cotswold, England. The house comes with a massive garden, tennis court, swimming pool, and spa.
One day.
Been going to South Carolina's Kiowa Island.
That would be nice.
It can cost up to $20 million. Not everybody is too happy by celebs using their second homes during this time. Many mayors in the US and the UK have condemned the actions of the elite temporarily relocating, as from their perspective, it could cause the virus to spread in a smaller, more often older community. With lockdown in effect, people are struggling to keep themselves entertained. After all, there's only so much Netflix
Facts,
one
bro.
can watch. Well, for the wealthy, they found their methods to keep themselves busy. Mirko Salvetti videoed himself enjoying a bottle of the luxury champagne brand Dom Perignon with a vintage year of 2008. The price
Yeah, they are crazy.
$90. Since Salvetti regularly has images involving the branded champagne, he probably has a big selection of bottles at home. While Max Logan took a photo of his girlfriend, Lamborghini,
Is that
and a
just-
swimming
how-
pool.
how did
as
he even get that
relaxes.
there?
The cost of an outside swimming pool can be as much as $195,000, with pool maintenance fees of around $6,000 per year.
How?
Drake
Mate.
also gave us a look at his stunning $100 million
Yeah,
value
Drake's house
in
is
Toronto,
nuts. He has a whole
Canada, during the
basketball
music
court.
video Tootsie Slide. We got to see how he keeps busy during this time with a private NBA-sized basketball court
Look at that
within
thing.
his massive mansion, with some estimations stating that a full-sized court can cost $46,000 to build.
40, mate. No way.
Which is a luxury boat. In February, just as the news began to trickle about the impending event, Yanni Resti uploaded an image on Instagram. The image shows her enjoying the benefits of a private yacht whilst in the Maldives waters. Another quarantine yachter is Masha Campbell-Lynn. She uploaded a photo on Instagram of herself on board a boat in Italy. Little is known about the boats that the two influencers are using. However, judging from other images, the boats seem to be
There's
of the
boats
luxury
on boats
persuasion.
on boats,
The average
bro.
cost
Like,
of purchasing
what
such
is
a
even
yacht
going
is believed
on?
to be
Mate.
$8.4 million.
I could even imagine owning one of them yachts.
Producer David Geffen recently found himself in hot water with the public due to an ill-timed social media post. He stated in the post that he was isolating on his super yacht near the Grenadines in the Caribbean waters. He also uploaded images of the temporary boat home. The average cost of a super
Oh, yeah,
yacht
no, I'm
is
just gonna
around
move to my boat,
$275
you know,
million.
it's cool.
However, Geffen's boat is said to be worth an incredible $590
$590
million.
oh my God.
In March, news broke about
That is too much money, bro.
born of Thailand. As many of the countries across the globe began to take lockdown measures, King Maha decided to go into isolation in a very unusual way. He rented out the entire Grand Hotel Sonnenbeikel in the Bavarian Alps
What?
in Germany. He also took with him an entourage of 20 women, along with servants.
20 women, yo. He's trying to have fun, bro.
Night
What,
entering the hotel due to possible
what
health
did I
issues.
just hear?
Social media erupted in anger.
He took an
at the news
entourage
the King's
of
adventures.
20
The exact
women.
cost of renting out the
Bro,
entire hotel
what?
is unknown. However, since it's a 4-star luxury hotel with 99 rooms, it might easily...
What is, this guy is, mate, I want to meet this guy.
His coronation parade is believed to have cost an astonishing $31 million. Others
He's
of Thailand's
loving
rich and
life.
famous have also been sending their children to hotels
That
across
is
the
mad,
country.
bro.
One of which was in Hua Hin. World ravaged by financial insecurity, sometimes uploading images of their money piles can be in bad taste. Other times, they've been accused of being out of touch with the majority of the population. One such person is James Eisen. He posted a video online of a massive water container filled with dollar bills.
What?
Proceeded to squeeze a collection of $100 bills into the container. In the description, he states that this is the amount of money he has saved due to not eating out during quarantine. As for how much there is in that
How much
container,
you
we have
spending
no
every
idea.
day?
And that's it. What's the most expensive item that you've seen?
Jeez, yeah, these rich kids are crazy, bro. Nuts, mate.